How goes it, all my cheesy friends out there in the YouTube world? And today we have a very, very specific thing we're doing. We're hunting video games and media and other fun stuff. But of course, we've got to find other stuff too. So here in the old clearance section, I've gone through a bit of it. Nothing overly exciting except for these guys. These are $7. Look at that. These are an easy FBM guy. Also, I found these dots like I did in the other video. $1 a piece. Dollar makes them holler. But another really good one that I just found too. See these guys? Look at this. $5 makes 3. There's a bunch of them. All of these guys down here. We're gonna grab them all and we're gonna have a ball. So hopefully we'll have some fruitful video game finds, and yeah, let's see what kind of shenanigans we'll get into today. So let me show you what's up, what's happening. Yellow stickers. This game right here is either rare or out of print. This game right here, just worth it at $10. And I'll show you some of the prices, but like now it makes me really have to kind of deep dive a lot of this. I know, for instance, if I can find it, like this game, this Dragon Ball game might be cheaper. Oh, that right there is super worth it. If you notice, Shield is $30 versus Sword, which is $54. That's $15. That's $15. That game down there is $11. I know that for sure. We got to do some mob. Let me show you a little trick. See, these games down here, I can't tell without getting a customer or an employee. However, if you go to Google and you type in, say, Sonic Color Switch UPC, look, there's the UPC right there. So you grab that UPC and you come over to the Walmart app and you can click that little bad boy, put that right there, search. Okay. So it doesn't like that. Let's go again and scan and go. You can hit that. Do you want? No. Okay, so we know that that's $29.93. And see, I didn't have to do anything. And that's a neat little trick that you can do instead of having to sit here and wait for a customer service person. See, here's the thing. It's not just Switch games. There's also PS4, Xbox games, PS5 games. There's a bunch of stuff in here that is on clearance. However, I don't mess with Xbox personally. I just have never had good success with it. With Game Pass, I don't know. They're just not valuable. See, at $10, this isn't worth it. At $10, the Ghostbusters isn't worth it. However, Guardians at $10, that is definitely worth it. So we'll definitely grab these two as well. And see, like, oh, look at this. Look at this little insanity they've done. Wow, $35. Yeah, we'll have to go through these for sure. I've actually have been here before. They had a lot more games, so I wonder where the rest of them went. But I'm also not seeing an employee up here, so that's fun. All right, here's a really good one. These are $10, and they make $5 each. But we'll definitely clear out the stack of those. Here's another banger, which I can get ungated. $7. $7, man. This is why you scan everything. You check every single thing, because you just never know. Game secured. 143 right off the rip, baby. Now, another thing that I'm checking, I have exhausted the amount of time I have allotted myself for the store, because the next store that I have to go to is literally on the other side of creation. So we're gonna go pay for the rest of the stuff and then dip potato chip. New Wally World, new bananas. There's a lot of bananas here to look at. Small money maker, $9. You know, $12.99 makes about $4. So we'll grab a couple of these. Unfortunately, those are not worth it. So it looks like that's going to be it out of the clearance section. Everything else is just way too overpriced. The Funkos don't even make anything on Amazon. We move on. We have found the goodies. $10. Make them holler. Right there. Bam. They've got some games I haven't seen here before. So, or seen places before. So like, I'm gonna go through and double check these. Yeah, there's some absolute bangers in here. Let me get to work. I'm gonna have to get somebody to come over here, obviously. Let's freaking go. They've got a bunch of stuff on clearance, but this is just wild, guys. Look at this. A Disney Infinity in a big box store. Yeah, so we got Rune Factories, Chris Tales, all $10. Make them holler. As I squish my honey bun. Never squish your honey bun, unless your honey bun loves to be squished. Ayo. This place is crazy. They got crazy stuff everywhere. It's a wild and crazy time. So it looks like we'll grab this haul and $131 spent. Now let me explain something. You see those Aquaman figures? They suck. They're terrible. Why'd you buy them? It's a great question. I knew you would ask, so let me explain. McKay's gives me dumb monies for whatever reason on anything superhero. I'm paying $1. If they gave me $3 in trade credit, which they probably will, I'm making money doing nothing. A little bit of a hack, a perk of having a place like that. But that's the thing, when you start knowing like places will take trades on new toys for stupid money, and you can get stupid cheap toys, even dumb ones. There's an Aquaman fan out there. Yeah, even the Jason Momoa one. But seriously, I brought so much stuff on Sunday. Dead inventory, stuff that was damaged, things that were, you know, I couldn't resell. Just absolute garbage, honestly. They gave me $265. So let's freaking go. Why wouldn't you be taking advantage of that? Now, I'm not gonna flood the market because they'll start lowering their prices on what they give me, but you trickle it in a little bit by a little bit, then you turn that money into something good. Like a high dollar game or something to that extent that you know you could flip. Alrighty, call me Dominic Toretto because we hitting these Walmarts fast and furious. You make dumb jokes. I know. $3. I'm gonna look into these. There's some golf balls, there's some stuff and things. It looks like it got cleared out pretty decently. $15. I wonder how much they give me for one of these. Probably not a lot, but again, let me do some looking, see what's happening. These are actually really good at $3.50. Make some dang good profit on those, so we'll definitely be grabbing those. These guys are $25. Look at that. That's a dang good pickup. BT dubs. That's actually the full case. It's like if you were to like buy a case of that from a distributor, it would come with each one of those figures. So that's pretty cool. You don't really get that often for shelf pulls. But one thing I always tell you guys, when you find stuff like that, just come check. Because it looks like at one point in time they probably had, well, those are pudgy penguins. You know, they may have had more here. And you know, you check things like top stock and things like that. Like I know I preach and teach you guys about that all the time, but it's so important because that's how I find stuff that people miss all the time. So unfortunately, even though this store, through inventory checks, says that it has the Fortnite Anime Legends for the Switch, I've checked here, I've checked over in the cheapo game section, not a place to be found. That happens. Sometimes it's not always, it may have gotten stolen, they may be somewhere random in the store. There's no telling. Am I mad about it? No, because I mean, we got a decent little haul. Am I sad about it? Yeah, I'm a little sad about it. So yeah, unfortunately, just those toys, which I mean, it really wasn't unfortunately, but just the toys and that stuff, and that's it. So let's get to the next one. Let's make this a fun day. Sourcing at McKay's. How was that jingle? Pretty good? I'm trying out new stuff. All right, guys, so we are here at McKay's. Look at that. Zelda Edition, $266.95. That might actually be weirdly worth it. They've got some other stuff, overpriced Game Boys, overpriced Switch. Steam Deck's pretty cool for $100, but I mean, brand new, they're $130, so like whatever. Atari 800. They've got some Amiibos that are pretty cool, but again, nothing that warrants $26. So I'm gonna look on Amazon and see what that's worth. So I have gone through the DVDs and a good chunk of the games. I want to show you something. See this guy right here? Now, I'm not gonna spoil it. Okay, y'all gotta wait, cause you'll never believe. I didn't. Then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. I came upstairs, which I don't normally come to, and I started noticing there's gaming stuff up here, especially like an N64 game pack, and that's official EA Sports. That's kind of neat. I almost would grab it just because might be worth something, and it's $3, and if it's not, it's just a cool collection piece. That's obnoxious because that means now I really have to check through all of these instead of them being all in one area to make my life easier, because why would we make people's lives easier? Well, I'm done. A, I'm hungry. B, I've gone through most of the store that I want to go through. Got a fat little haul here. Should be proven to have some really good finds, especially something like this. And if you know, you know. So I used about $74 in credit because I try and split it with my wife. And dude, there is some absolute bangers in that stack. I'll show you some of the good ones when I get home, just because I want to keep going, and also I'm hungry, and I kind of forgot I have to go by DHL to drop off some packages, as well as the post office. All right, folks, I was gonna go to a specific Walmart that was X amount away. However, I also was gonna go to Costco. My wife said, hey, I'm getting off at 3 o'clock. Well, dibbly do. What do you do when it's directly 15 past 2? You wait for her, of course. And I can't believe that I just made that rhyme. Such tomfoolery should be a crime. So we're gonna go to GameStop, see what's there. And then we'll hit the Walmart and hope that there's no we are in the Walmart that is out in the middle of nowhere. And I mean, it's literally out in the middle of nowhere. I just went through the absolutely stacked clearance section that is definitely not marked down. So I'm not even going to show you. I mean, they had Legos, they had all kinds of good stuff. It's not low enough. We all know how that goes. I never come out here. I have no idea what's even out here. It's so far away, but there was something that was worth coming all the way out here for, and that's why we're doing it. So let's see what's hidden in these hollowed halls. So what we came for, obviously, is video games. Now, it looks like the video games that I'm looking for aren't here, which is a good thing, because more than likely that means that they have an actual, like, don't need an employee section, which is great, because that means I don't have to worry about finding somebody and hunting them down. Like, in fact, here it is. I'm gonna look through these, see what I can find, and get right back to you. All right, so here's one of the things that I came for. I said they have 5 copies, but here's 4. These are super worth it. And yeah, still scanning, still looking for more stuff, because I know there's hidden goodies here, and I will find them. So I did in fact find another one. It was back in here. So all 5 copies have been located, which is good. Each of those makes like 15 bucks each. And if you guys don't know, the Fortnite skins, especially the ones on the Switch, end up pulling great money, even if you hold on to them. Yeah, so that was it for the last store, but we're in a new store. And we just hit a big one. Look at this. There's a ton of them. And they're all going for $21. Let's freaking go. Now there's 2 different ones. These Fitbit Charge 4s. So we'll just go through these little guys first. And again, at $3, those are worth it for the Fitbit Charge 4. And that's worth it for that one too. That one's goobered. That one's goobered. Not a bad start. Now, things like this have always been gold mines for me. But let's hope and pray that they're not restricted, or that they're just not on Amazon at all. 52S. So I'm gated on these. It's one of those transparent CVS's. All right, we got a lot of looking to do. See if there's anything else good. Okay, we are back at the house, and I want to go over some of these bangers that I picked up, because they're pretty nice. This guy, $3. Gonna make $16, 15 bucks right there. The McMahon one, $4 and something. I mean, that's a decent little, you know, $5 or $6 pole. Firefly, I make about $4 on that little dude. Not bad. This one, again, another $6 or $7. You know, a lot of bread and butter kind of stuff. And John Denver, easy double up right there, $7. This little guy right there, easy $3 or $4. This one's pretty good, $1 into $4. Classic Mel Brooks, make about $4. And honestly, I only grabbed that one because I know it'll sell fast. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And that's an easy $2 little win right there. This Jack and Diane doesn't make sense because this was way higher when I scanned it. So somebody's trying to dump, which is fine. We'll just match above them. This one's interesting. It just says rental. You know, I don't know why. Yeah, $2 into 14, 12 bucks. Yeah, that's not bad. But some of the crazy stuff comes in here. $7 NHL edition, $22. That's an easy double up. But this guy, this one is bonkers, and you can see I paid up $21.95 for it. Now I don't know if this is some weird super rare variant, what the deal is. Yeah, for a NASCAR Victory Edition. Yeah, that's just phenomenal money. And then you saw like the hard drives and all the other little dingly doos that I got. But very media heavy week, and that's always a plus. But thank you guys for coming along. Like, share, subscribe. Bye!